Habit number 6 is a great habit where you meet other dogs in the best possible scenario. As I mentioned before with all the other habits, knowing the personality of your dog, knowing the tightness of living in an urban setting, what I don't want you to do is to let your dogs meet face to face. Humans meet like that. We call it a ventral to ventral contact. What that means is we meet face to face, right? We hug people, we shake hands, we kiss. Very common for humans. That is abnormal for dogs. If you've ever seen people that do this where you're holding the leash and your dog's pulling at the end of the leash and the other person's holding the dog at the end of the leash and they're trying to let the two little noses touch. Typically this doesn't work well because the dogs are blah and they explode. Don't do that. Dogs do better walking straight together, as in parallel. Don't meet like this, walk like this. So, for example, if you're in a situation and you're evaluating a situation where someone has a dog, typically, and they want you to meet the other dog, your brain will, your tripwires will go off, where your spider sense will go off, where you're like, dog's in the lobby, this dog's barking, my dog's here is kind of ramped up, hasn't had a walk yet, and this person's like, oh, very well meaning, oh, let's let our dogs meet right here, oh yeah, it's so cute, it'll be okay, my dog's friendly. And typically it doesn't end well because it's kind of a closed setting in a lobby, dogs are ramped up. I always say that the 5-minute rule is important, as in the first 5 minutes of your dog getting home and you taking it outside, it's usually really ramped up. Wait till 5 minutes of walking your dog, letting it go to the bathroom before you meet other dogs. But more importantly, again, don't meet dogs like this. If you're going to meet a dog like this in the lobby or in the elevator, it's probably not going to go very well. Work on meeting your dog walking together. So what you could say to someone, instead of saying, oh, okay, just this one time, or you don't tell your dog that your dog may not be dog friendly or may not like to meet dogs with the energy level the other person's dog is coming. Guess what? You've got to stop them and say, hey, let's go meet outside. That's the best thing I say to do. I say, let's meet outside. I'll meet you on the corner in 2 minutes. It's a better situation. Or, hey, I'd like our dogs to meet. Can we walk together? And what you can do is you start walking together. And as you're walking, you slowly get closer to each other. And you don't actually have to let the dogs stop. You want to actually keep moving. You can walk with the dog right next to you. The other person can walk here with the dog next to them. Those dogs can smell each other, and they don't have to go into Royal Rumble mode there. But you let them meet whenever they're calm. At least you let them get closer to each other to get more in-depth smells. They can totally smell each other from 10 feet away. Dogs can smell each other from 50 feet away. Even more than that, depending on the breeze, depending on also on the breed of the dog. So with that being said, it's okay to say to people, hey, let's go meet, let's go walk together. It's also actually better for you and your community in that you get to meet new people. You get to talk to them. Don't just see them with their dog in an explosive intersection. Go meet with your neighbors. Go talk. What are you doing? What are you, what's going on in your world? What type of work do you do? Where are you from? Right? Ask all those questions so you can get to know your neighbors a little bit better. If you're just known as the explosive dog person, nobody's going to want to talk to you. Well, guess what? You can work on your walk disciplines. You can work on meeting other dogs safely and showing them that meeting other dogs happens when we're in a calm state. You're going to totally transform your community. So learn to meet other dogs effectively, or in a more effective manner, which is walking together. All you have to say is, hey, I'd love for our dogs to meet. Let's go walk. Do you mind walking around the building with me? Most people will say okay to that. You can say, we're in training. I'm trying to meet our dogs, have our dogs meet in a calmer state. Blame it on me. Say, hey, some guy said we should let our dogs meet in a calmer state. Are you okay if we walk slowly around the building together? It's really going to help my dog. Most people will be very eager to help you with that, and most people won't dismiss you with that request. Try it out. It's a total game changer for meeting your dog with other people. Don't meet him in the lobby. Don't meet him in the elevator. Say, hey, I'll meet you outside in 5 minutes. Awesome. See you there. Thanks. That's the best way to go. Total game changer for you living in an urban setting.